All right. Hey, everybody. We are going to go over a quick review of how to do the BOI e-filing for FinCen. So just remember that there's a few exemptions on this that you may not have to do this, but if you own a business, whether it be an LLC, whether it be a corporation, you probably have to go through and do this. I've had a lot of questions come through, so I thought I would just go through and give a quick overview of how to do this. So I just Googled BOI e-filing and came up with the first one there. So this Financial Crimes Enforcement Network is going to be the website. This beneficial ownership information, what's BOI stands for, reporting is what we're looking for. So not the Bank Secrecy Act. So we're going to click on Get Started. There is a PDF that you can go through and do, but I'm going to go through the filing online. So for many of us, if you have an existing business, this is going to be an initial report that we are going to be filing. This piece up here, whether it's to receive a FinCen ID or foreign pooled investment vehicle tip, that's probably not going to be you for the type of people that I work with. So I always just look for these little red asterisks and I only go through and fill out the information that they require on these red asterisks. So something important to know is that before doing this, you're going to want to make sure that you have your entity's legal name, address, and EIN number. You're also going to want to have a picture of your driver's license, or if there's other people that need to be added in as beneficial owners. So we'll talk about that when we get to that point. So I'm going to go through and fill out my company's information in here, one of my holding companies. And then I'm going to pause the video screen sharing while I go through and fill out this information. But we'll fill out the tax ID number. So I'm going to do an EIN number. I'll fill that piece of it out. The jurisdiction is just going to be in the United States. We are a Wyoming company. And then we'll fill out the address information in here. So bear with me just a second while I fill this information out just for my own confidentiality. Okay, so that brings us to the next page here. So again, I'm skipping past these items here that don't have the asterisk to them. So company applicant, so that's going to be me. This company that I'm doing is a single member LLC, which a lot of people have. If there's partners, this is just going to be for you, whoever's going to be filling this out. And then when we get to the beneficial ownership part, we'll have to determine who are the beneficial owners. Um, Individual's last name is Pierce, Joshua. I'm not going to fill out any of that information. I'm going to fill out our business address. Actually, I'm going to use, okay. Down here is going to be where we put in our ID. And so I'll have a state issued driver's license. I'm going to have to input my driver's license number there. And then it's going to ask, what jurisdiction it's at. So I have a Wyoming driver's license. And then I'll attach a picture of that. So again, I'm going to pause the video while I input my information. So another thing for people with like the state of Wyoming has a dash in their driver's license number. They don't want you to put the dash in there. I made that mistake one of my first times around. So it's just straight alphanumeric entries. There's no dashes that you're going to input there. Okay, so that brings us to this next page. So now we're on the beneficial ownership card. So beneficial ownership number one. So this is going to be um, this is going to be if you have, I think the beneficial ownership, they define that as 20% or more ownership in the business. So if you own 10% of a business, you are not a beneficial owner. But if you have 20% or more, then you would need to add whoever that is. Again, anybody with a single member LLC, that's just going to be in there. Now this is a little bit tricky. So this is asking for the beneficial owner, and the first thing it says individual's last name or entity's legal name. So if you have an entity that's owned by another entity, that's where you put the entity name in here. But if it's just you, an individual owning the business, then you're going to fill out your information in there. So again, fill out that, fill out all of this information, and then again, you have to go through and select a identification information that you go through and put in. So again, I'm going to pause the video down here. And then get all my information plugged in, and we'll resume from there. Again, make sure that you only use alphanumeric entries for your license number. Now I just hit next, and I wanted to show you this because this looks like all it is it's just got a human check, and then submit. But you have to scroll up here because for whatever reason it just jumps you to the bottom there. So I'm going to put in my email address through here, last name, first name. I'll hit agree, and then we'll go on to the next, and then we'll go on to the next page. Also, at this point, it's going to tell you if you missed anything. So, like I had missed inputting some information earlier on, and it told me that I had missed that. And so one thing you can do is you can just click on these tabs above here, and then that will route you back and forth to different spots. So click I agree, and then it's going to have you do the fun. These are always great. Uh, so we're looking for pizzas. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Hang on, human, and then submit BOIR. So this can take a second to go through and submit. It's going to bring you up to this next page where it's going to say submission processing. That's going to now, here's all the information. It's got all of my information down there. Download this transcript. So you're going to want to click on that to download that so that you save that. This is your proof that you went through and did this. Hope this is helpful. That's it, start to finish. It's a pretty simple process with a really, really hefty fine to not do that simple process. So good luck, and let me know if you have any questions. If you are working with an accountant or with an attorney, typically about any of your professionals should be able to help you with this. Thanks.